Why farm kids succeed. The value of hard work isn't necessarily learned in the classroom. It's learned on the land, on the farm. That's what many employers are saying these days about the quality of their workers. Employees who are raised on farms and ranches tend to be more engaged and have a very strong work ethic. And on smaller farms, work is clearly valued. It is done routinely by everyone, and all family members benefit. And for farm kids, chores come before playtime. And farm kids don't know what it's like to sleep in on weekends. And farm kids learn to be optimists, and their positive attitude infuses them with the will and courage to succeed. And farm kids learn that in order to succeed, they have to dive in and get dirty. And farm kids learn to drive a tractor long before they drive a car. And when college becomes difficult, farm kids remember the lessons on the farm and they work harder. And in a paper published February 4th, 2015, by Nicholas Lindy, Director of Development at the Minnesota State University, Lindy adds emphasis. Farm kids get the job done, nurture a project to success, and they are extraordinary problem solvers. Now hear from Nicholas Lindy.
The job is done when the job is done. When you're on the farm, you aren't working on the clock. You work project to project, and your timeline is strict. When you're told to mow 15 acres, you mow 15 acres. That doesn't mean you mow as much as you can until 5 p.m. That doesn't mean you mow a few acres in the morning, take a long lunch and run errands, and then see how much you can get done before it gets dark. It means you mow 15 acres. I am continually amazed by how many people leave the office the second the markets close, when they've hit their 40 hours, or when the clock strikes 5 p.m. I guess I was raised that you go home when the job is done. Not just done, but done correctly. Reap what you sow. In an age where results are expected immediately, and a new generation that is considered entitled, workers from rural communities know that business is cyclical. Of course, there is work to do from dawn till dusk, but there is a time of year to plant, a time of year to grow, and a time of year to harvest. You don't take your crop out early because you're hoping to get down south before it gets too cold. You understand that things need time to grow: relationships, investments, academics, and career success. There's a time for everything, and patience is key. The original problem solvers. When you get a tractor stuck, you don't call AAA. The best problem solvers I've ever met have come from rural communities, because when you're living off your own land, you don't sit around waiting for a bailout. You take action to get the job done by any means necessary. No bailouts. Great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by a team of people. Steve Jobs. In corporate America, teamwork, critical thinking skills, problem solving, and patience are all keys to doing a job right and advancing. But there is not one thing that can replicate hard work. Every leader needs a team that is willing to put in the work, offer creative solutions, and stay until the job is done right.
As you consider the value of a family farm and rural lifestyle, the articles in this section may help you decide. Enjoy, and please come visit us at St. David Springs.